Hey, what is good, party people? It is finally Stray Kids comeback time, and I thought today would be a good day to set up my binder for all of the fun PCs that we can look forward to. So let's just get straight to it. Alright, so sadly, I do not own a fancy iPad where I can swipe and show you all of the different versions, but I thought I would just write it out really quick to talk about what I'm collecting and how I'm collecting. So I am going to be collecting for my top three, which is Hyunjin, Han, and Sungmin. If you've been here a while, you've already known that. I counted for each member, there will be 10 PCs in just like the standard album versions. So we have the Chick Chick version, which there is one photo card for. We have the Boom version where there's one, 8 version, also one. Then we have the accordion versions, which is like the digipack versions, the member specific copies, which there will be 2 photo cards, which you have the regular album card and then the pre-order benefit. On the next version, we have the letter version, which I'm guessing is like the special album version, which we got like the headliner version last time. So I'm guessing that's what this is. And there's one photo card in this version, and it is pre-order only, which I'll get into that in a second. And then we have 2 versions of the Nemo albums, and there is an OT8 set per version. So I'm planning obviously to collect those. And then there is 1 random member photo card per version. So we have 2 photo cards per Nemo version, the set version, and then the random version. So we add all those up. That's 10 photo cards per member. I'm collecting 3 members, so I'm looking at 30 photo cards, which is crazy for 3 members, but it could be 80 photo cards if I was collecting OT8, which is a terrifying number. I feel for you, OT8 collectors. Wish you the best of luck. Some honorable mentions, which I'm not including in this setup just because I'm not too sure what to expect. There are unit photo cards as well as QR photo cards that I'm not sure if those are going to be member specific, so I'm not planning on collecting those. If they end up being member specific, then I'll throw them into my binder, but for now, I'm kind of leaving those as an afterthought, just like the units. I don't know how the members are being split up between all of the different unit cards, so I can't like specifically plan out how I'm going to collect those. In the past, I tried to collect all of the units, but I might not worry about it for right now. Okay, so I believe that is everything covered. So let's just jump straight into my binder and start the storing process. Okay, so here is my top 3 binder, and I have already gone ahead and made all of the fillers to throw it in here. So if I can math this out correctly, we have 10 photo card sets. We can fit 3 sets per page. So 3, 6, 9, that's 3 pages, and then I need 1 row, which actually, oh, that works out because we have 1 blank row here. So I need 3 pages and then this 1 row. So BRB, let me grab 3 pages. Okay, we got our pages. Let's throw them in here. My trusty Meow Cafe pages. Are those upside down? They are. Oh, geez. Let me just make sure. Okay, good. And just a reminder, I store my photo cards with the most recent comeback at the front. So that's why we're throwing our pages here, because I like to go forwards in time, at least just for this collection. I don't think I do this with any other collection but this one. I just think it makes the flipping through process more enjoyable, but anyway, story for another time. Okay, and let's get to the storing. Okay, so So how are we feeling about the new comeback? Are we excited? I personally am so ready to have a Stray Kids comeback. After everything with the whole Charlie puke situation, I know a lot of stays, myself included, kind of felt separated a little bit more from Stray Kids. Segment goes up here. And I am no exception. So I am so excited to finally be able to support them in every way that I possibly can. Love these boys to the moon and back. So I can't wait to see what they got in store for us. Okay, that is one page done. And again, I store my sets in 3 patterns this way, just because I think it's fun, and why not, right? Oh, I didn't even say what each version was. All right, so we have the accordion version POB, and then we have the letter version, and then the accordion regular PC. So in terms of what I'm planning on buying for this comeback, for the past 2, as soon as pre-orders get dropped, I am buying every single version right off the bat. I usually buy OT8 of the member versions. This time around, though, it's different. I decided that I wasn't going to be collecting OT8 of the member versions, and I decided I was just going to go with my top 3, and then as time progresses, I will slowly begin to pick up the other members. It was just too much. If I didn't have to buy multiple copies of the letter version, and I'll get to that in a second, if I didn't have to buy multiple copies of that version, I think I would have done OT8, but it just became too much. And as you guys might know, I've recently become quite the multi-stan. I've been picking up a lot of collections, so my wallet has been spread rather thin lately, and I can't dedicate as much of my funds just to one group. As much as Stray Kids are my alt, and they will forever be my alts, I just don't think I needed to buy a bajillion copies of the same album. And speaking of the letter versions, I ended up buying 3 versions, and I did that so I can collect for 3 members. Hopefully my luck is the same as my headliner pulls. If you didn't know, I bought 3 copies of the headliner version and magically pulled my top 3, which I was so grateful for. I did end up deciding to collect OT8 of that version later on anyways, but I digress. I can't multitask. What was I saying? Right, letter version, I bought 3 copies. So I bought 3 copies so that I can have 3 cards. Hopefully I can pull my top 3. If not, I did it so that I can trade for them. I have a sneaking suspicion, since the letter version, the PC is going to be a little more exclusive because it is pre-order only. I have a sneaking suspicion that those cards are going to be overpriced like crazy, kind of like the headliner version was, and honestly I'm kind of scared it might even go farther than that, since at least a headliner version you can buy it anytime and get the cards anytime. If they stick true to their word and these cards stay pre-order only, I don't think there's going to be many of the cards floating around, which will lead to pretty heavy overpricing. So I did end up making that decision because I really don't want to deal with the member pricing and all stuff like that. So I just went ahead and bought 3 of those. I also decided for this time around that I will not be joining any group orders for any pre-order benefits. For Rockstar and for 5-star, I joined a lot, and to be honest, I just did not this time around feel like, one, spending the same amount of money that I've been spending on all of these pre-order cards. Two, I didn't have the time or the energy to be stalking Instagram tags to jump on group order claims, because if you're not quick to jump on these posts, it's very hard to find spots in group orders, and I didn't want to deal with battling with a bajillion posts trying to find, you know, one claim for this store and then a different claim for this store, and oh, but I already claimed that member, so now I got to look for this member. And then also, if you've never joined a group order before, sometimes once you're already in the group order, like you've made your claim, like say I'm claiming Make Star for Hyunjin Han and Sungmin, sometimes those sets don't get filled up, so then the GOMs will sometimes ask the joiners if they could pick up any of the other members that may have not been claimed. So it always ends up leading to me spending more money than I anticipated in the first place. So right now, I have so many things going on IRL that I just did not have the energy to deal with that this time. So I am planning on cutting back the amount of pre-order benefits that I collect. This way also I can focus on my other collections as well. I am having so much fun collecting for the other groups that I am, and I would rather spend my money on a bunch of groups than on just a couple of pre-order benefits. Just to put in perspective, my most recent Pokemarket haul, I put up a short of me unboxing that, so if you want to see how many cards and what cards I got. But I dumped $50 into Pokemarket, and I came out with, I think it was 13 photo cards. So it was like a mix of POBs, of store exclusives, album cards. So $50, I came out with 13 photo cards. For Hyunjin, just for Hyunjin specifically, because he is one of the most overpriced members, I could probably get like 2.5 POBs with that same amount of money, just for Hyunjin. So never mind that I collect Hyunjin Han and Sungmin, just for him alone, that's how much it would cost me. So just for right now, I'm enjoying the ride, collecting for all of these other groups. I'm really having such a blast, so I think we'll keep those vibes going, and I will do my best to pick up here and there once the cards start coming out. I did also notice too, like, going through a group order manager takes forever, and it's not their fault, it's just they're ordering all of these sets in bulk, and it takes forever to get shipped to them, and then they have to then sort out all of those cards and then send them out. Like, by the time, I still don't have all of my Rockstar POBs, like, and I've been in these group orders for months and months, and I have no idea what's going on with them, which I should probably check on now that I think about it. But anyway, so the same cards that I've been waiting months to get, I'm seeing being listed on like Mercari. I'm already seeing other sellers on Instagram selling them, and to be honest, they're not even for terrible prices. So I could have very easily just waited until these cards came out to buy them, but I decided to be early and join all these group orders, and then my group order managers would be like, hey, so surprise, this store is opening sets for cards, who wants to join? And then I would jump on it. I just decided not to deal with that this time around. So yeah, rant over. So let's do a quick flip through of the fillers that we just put in. I ended up running out of my pre-made painted ones, so it is what it is. I don't even know if I have the energy to paint new ones. And that's the last one. So that is going to close out today's video, I believe. This one should be a quicker video. I told myself I wasn't gonna rant, and are we surprised I ranted anyway? That's just me. So yeah, that is everything I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this process with me. I am so excited to hear what new music Stray Kids has got for us. I have a small prediction just based off of the teasers that they've been releasing. I'm hoping for some unit songs, possibly, maybe. They released Dance Racha, 3 Racha, and Vocal Racha in like groups for teasers, so we'll see. That's just my little prediction. Okay, so with that being said, I think I'm just gonna go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and if you want to keep updated on these collections, and if you want to be here for when my albums come in and for when we unbox them, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment to chat about anything, please feel free to. So with that being said, Ani out.